Howdy, and welcome back once again to the Withlacoochee River Railroad. And the railroad's been serving central West Florida since 1994, off and on. Thought I'd run a passenger train today. I have it going that direction because it kept derailing going. I think my coupler hose is hanging too low. Anyway, we'll talk about it when we come back from the intro. And here it comes, coming back into the station. Ah, yes. Gotta enjoy it. Gotta enjoy it. Well, I haven't done much this week. Yesterday, I just sat around watching videos all day. I couldn't help but watch Godfather Part 2. It was tempting to sit there all day today and just watch Godfather Part 3, but that one's really boring. So let me get this turned off. Yep. As you can see, I have kind of, and right now I'm running everything on AC on the track anyway. So, I blew up one power pack running the Williams units on DC. And it did. It just overloaded that power pack like crazy. I guess maybe all those old electronics in there really eat the, because it wasn't the CAN motors. Anyway, I went ahead and put my CW80 back on, and as you can see, they work very much the same way. I can crank up the controller on the remote that comes with the engine. It's very similar. I wish that they did work more like the Lion Chief engines work. But no, it don't. It works like a Menards. You get the, if you tried that, if you just crank up your power supply, the track power, you'll get the jackrabbit starts and the neck braking stops. Not something you want to do. Anyway, I decided, it was a good day to run the passenger train. And I figured, why not? So, let's get around here and Don't really have a lot of issues to talk about today. Except it's summertime and it's getting boring in here. That is a beautiful bridge, isn't it? All right. So, anyway, I wanted to take and just get out here and run some trains a little bit. Like I said, I spent yesterday kind of watching movies on YouTube and really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. I was intending that yesterday morning to get out here and maybe do some work on the layout. It's going on Wednesday afternoon now. I worked Monday. I ended up with yesterday off. I'm booked for tomorrow and Friday. So that's a good thing. I got a few wasps flying in here. I guess I got to go get me some flying insect killer. You know, wasps don't generally bother me, but I don't particularly like them either. Anyway, I wanted to get out and because I had not really done extensive testing with the Menards units on a AC power pack other than just run them like you normally would. No, they do fine on the AC power packs. If you see what you do is you bring your track power up just a little. Turn that on, and you notice it gets a little louder. Then you can crank this up. But the train ain't moving. Which I think is great, although I still think that they should have done a little more electronic engineering on that, made it work a little bit better than it does. So Lionel's Lion Chief still works a whole lot better in that regard, in my book, because then you're just then you don't need to worry about running full track power. You can run full track power and then control the engines through the remote a whole lot easier, and it's usually very smooth. Although my one Lion Chief engine took a crap. I think the electronics took a crap in it, so that one ain't running right now. But you know, I'll run these until, but like I said, these were the right price anyway. I'll run these until the the electronics go to crap in them, and then sit there and change things around and make it just either strictly DC or put in a bridge rectifier. And you know, I would strongly debate whether I would put in a Blue Nami decoder into one of these Menards engines, because they are such cheap engines. Is it worth it to put it in? That was the question I was asking in the last report. Is it worth it to put it in? It's worth it to put it into MTH engines. It's worth it to put it into, because those engines were made for that sort of thing. These necessarily, well, they could be, but they might not be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to consider. Now, if I have any engines that are going to just run forward, you know, all I really use those Menards engines for is to pull my passenger cars. So I'm not going to be running the passenger train backwards down the line. But I like to have full features too, and so it's nice to have that. But, you know, as it is, it's kind of a hassle. You have to use two controllers to actually get good slow speed operation out of your Menards engines. But I still recommend, you know, as a good starter engine and stuff like that, you can't really beat those Menards engines. They are nice to have. They're nice engines, and I'm glad that Menards is doing it. And I'm not getting paid by Menards to say that. So, I wish I were. Might be able to afford a Blue Nami decoder. But as it sits right now, I was just running passenger trains today. I thought I'd go ahead and put out a report. Nothing new really to report. Hey, how about those riots in LA, huh? Yeah, that's really something. Anyway, with all that being said, yeah, it is a nice looking coal train, isn't it? And heavy, too. Anyway, till next time, I wish y'all happy railroading. Take it easy and all of that.